welcome to this fortnightly stream of Tales of the Old West. We're in the Gold Country, carrying on our West Marches campaign. And I think I said in the description for this that 4 new players are joining Pete. But actually, Koa, we've met you before. Shall we quickly go around the table and everybody introduce themselves and their character? Starting with you, Koa.
Right. I'm Frank. I'm playing Koalona. He is a laborer. He came across from Hawaii to the Wild West to escape his fate and try to find some money. But he's pretty useless. Doesn't have a gun, doesn't have a horse, doesn't do much other than laboring.
Cool. And Macphearson.
Hi there. My name's Pete. I'm playing Arthur Macphearson, saloon owner and concerned citizen that potentially one of the people in this case will be pursuing is trying to get an unfair trial.
Yeah, we'll come back to your particular concerns as a concerned citizen shortly, Pete. But James, do you want to go next? That's you, Dave.
Dave, I was going to say. Dear me, I don't even know my own name, and never mind my character's name most of the time. So I'm Dave. I'm playing Mr. James Straker, who is of English descent. He came over about 20 years ago or so. He's the son of a mine owner back in England. But he's now the proud owner and front of house of Straker's boarding house, which is a bordello in where are we again? San Miguel.
We're in San Miguel. Yep.
San Miguel. I was going to say somewhere different, but yeah, yes, but that's me and him.
Cool. And Glenn.
Yeah, I'm Tony. My character is Glenn Hayden. I was not involved in the events of the last session, but obviously, as a concerned citizen, is very happy to help out when required. I'm the shopkeeper. Basically, I come from quite a wealthy political background, but for various reasons, I'm kind of trying to get away from that and make my own way in the world.
Cool. Enzo. Oh, we can't hear you, Enzo.
As usual, I was.
Oh, there we are.
Mohammed, I'm playing Enzo Scar Pastori. He's of Italian descent. He's in the mid-30s. He used to work as a rancher, and then minor overseers. He's a very person. He have a scar on his left eye. He's bald and he's missing a couple of teeth.
Are you getting an echo?
Yeah, quite a bad one.
From you.
Let me
We
see
think
if
it's
I
from
can
you.
solve this with my echo cancellation is on.
Yeah, if you use your monitor, then you will get an echo. You don't have headphones, do you?
Can you do some speaking now?
Can we speak? Oh, that sounds better.
I'll do some
Did you get an
speaking.
echo there?
Yeah, that does seem to be better. I'm not hearing the echo now at all. Maybe Matthew now can't hear us. He just turned his speakers off. So we can't hear the echo, but he can't hear us
We
at
can
all.
play without him. So, what are we going to do? Quickly make plans while he's not listening.
Let's kill Matthew.
We're supposed to be a posse hunting this guy, right? Gardner, was it?
Yeah, just help him escape.
We're going to see the judge, aren't we? To persuade the judge to
but we have
give us
to
a fair hearing.
race to Stockton. That's the idea. So, can he hear us now, the GM? No, it's not plugged in yet.
Can you do some speaking now?
Yeah,
speaking?
I'm doing
No?
some speaking.
Here we are
Speaking's fun.
Speak. 1, 2.
Blah blah blah
Like
blah
ideas
blah.
again. Well, we can
Uh-oh.
talk to each other without echo, so that's great.
Yeah. So what happened last time? What happened last time then? Someone can fill us in.
In brief, there was a kerfuffle about somebody having a claim that somebody else also had. They were getting into fight, and we're trying to get in between them and try to solve it by saying, look, we need a judge to judge this, because one of the claims was dated much after the other one, so it seemed obvious to us, but not to them. And then somebody dashed off, probably, if I remember correctly, to Stockton to try and speak to the judge before anybody else could and get their view heard before anybody else's. And we're trying to follow them. I think that's right. 2 weeks ago, too long ago for me to remember
couple
much
of weeks.
detail.
Yeah.
But we need a GM, right? Otherwise, we have to do a GM-less run game today.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
And is there an
Yeah.
echo from your voices?
No,
Nope.
no,
No.
Right.
doesn't seem to be at the moment.
There's something wrong with this Mac sound, but it's going through the Mac at the moment, and that's hopefully doing the echo problem. Anyway, I can't use headphones; don't work anymore. Okay, so you've been explaining the story so far.
In very brief terms, yes.
Can I ask you then, Pete, when Arthur pulls together these concerned citizens, of which Crowe is with you, Enzo, Glenn, and James are all following you, where was that at midnight when the other bloke left, or was that first thing in the morning?
I think it was probably as soon as possible, because me and the sheriff seemed to have a disagreement in that he wanted to wait until morning, and I was like, no, we need to leave now. So I think it was probably straight away.
Cool. Okay, right. So, can I ask let's call you a posse for the purposes of this thing. Who has got any sort of nature or tracking or riding skills?
I have animal handling, Hawkeye, but no nature skill.
I have Hawkeye, no nature skill, no animal handling, no horse.
I've got
No
Hawkeye.
No gun.
Oh, you've got a gun.
No, I haven't got a gun. I've got a
Same
knife.
as me then.
But I'm assuming we're going to be talking this through, and it's not going to come to a gunfight.
No animal, no nature. Hawkeye
'Cause
one, no gun,
Yeah.
no horse.
I've got one in nature, but no horse, no Hawkeye, no animal handling. I've got a pistol, and I've got a shotgun behind the counter of the bordello, although technically it's me brother's.
But we're going to Stockton, right? There's a road there, yeah.
Yep.
So we're not going like through the wilderness to get there, are we?
No, I mean I've got a car anyway, so
Okay, we'll ride on the cart. But yeah, we're not in terms of finding the way.
Yeah,
We don't.
I got one in
we're not
animal
gonna be like.
handling.
Okay, you can drive the cart then.
Sorry. Yeah. 0 nature and 0 Hawkeye.
Obviously, we're going to have an echo back again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only way I can get sound is by going through my monitor speakers, and that is.
Can you
causing
turn the
echo.
microphone further away from your monitor, maybe?
It's a long way from the monitor as it stands.
That is better now. Just have moved that there. It's still
Right.
kind of there, but
Just
it's
pointing
much
it towards
fainter
you
in the
rather
background.
than the halfway.
Let me see if I can fix that.
We can't see his
Looks
face either.
comfortable
Bonus.
for you, but
I can't see what's going on, but never mind.
I don't. So we need a gun.
well,
The
Pete's got a
audio
cart.
cut
We can go on Pete's cart, can't we? Macphearson's cart.
I hope so. I've got a limp, so I'm not walking anywhere fast.
It's going to take us like
Yeah,
week
if you're hoping to
to walk
catch
there.
somebody up, you're taking the wrong person here. I'm afraid.
Well, you can go on the car as
That's certainly, yeah, that's going to happen. There's no
so.
long distance trek for me.
Concerned citizens, you may be then, but outdoors men, I am getting the impression none of you are.
No.
Mm.
We're
Cool.
just concerned citizens.
I am going to show you a map briefly, which I've got to say I'm not convinced is actually correct, having been looking at the actual geography of the thing.
That's the mistake then. Don't look at the real thing.
Well, what I was trying to do is work out how long it's going to get you to take to get you all to Stockton. So you are here, possibly, on the banks of the Stanislaus River,
Yeah.
and you want to get down there to Stockton. Sonora is kind of here in this map, but actually I think Sonora is actually kind of here where the M of Miwok is in real life. However, I have been looking at routes down the river and to Stockton, and that is not an advisable way for you guys to go in your cart. There is now, in the 21st century, a handy highway that takes you from roughly this area down here to Chinese camp and then down across the valley to Stockton. But it's very difficult to get from where you are down to Chinese camp. And so the journey you've got to take is going to go down the river a little bit, cross over the river, go through a place I remember here called Murphy's New Diggings, and then up to Jackson, and then go down from Jackson through Lockford Ranch to Stockton. That is going to take you about 3 days.
Right.
And a rider on a horse, a competent rider on a horse, how long will that take them?
So I'm assuming your cart is kind of going walking pace. A horse can be quicker. But as far as you're aware, Gardner isn't particularly competent. He may be trying to go down the fastest way down the Stanislaus River, but he would be a fool to do that at night.
So he's already left, though, as far as we're concerned. As
Yes.
far as we know, isn't he?
Yeah, he left
Yeah.
pretty much as soon as he'd gone off. Macphearson called you up, or Macphearson and Crowe called you three up and asked you to volunteer to give chase or to race. I mean, you're not. I mean, if you catch Gardner, then that's okay. You can't particularly arrest him for something. The sheriff is going to wait till the morning and then go off and find this man Crowe, who he thinks is in Sonora.
Was Gardner on horseback when he went?
Yes.
So he's probably going to be faster than us on a cart, isn't he?
I don't know. Do you know how Gardner travelled? I don't.
He fled. Yes.
I'm pretty sure that we had a scene where he was riding out of town.
Mm.
Okay. But none of you are competent horsemen.
I can ride a horse for sure. 7 dice, but
Yeah, I have 4 in cunning and 1 in animal handling.
So you've got 5. Is that Enzo? You got 5 dice? Did you say 4 in cunning and 1 in animal handling?
Exactly, yes.
I've got 4 dice. I've got 4 cunning, but I've got no animal handling skill.
And do you have 5 horses?
I don't have an horse.
I don't have a horse. So unless someone can lend me a
No.
horse.
I don't have a horse. I think we
We
need
all
a different
gonna
scenario.
jump on one horse.
Take an Uber.
I'm quite
Can we?
enjoying this. I was going to say well-respected citizens. I'm being you, James, quite smart. I'm seeing you, Macphearson, quite smart. Enzo and Crowe, I'm not convinced I'm seeing you terribly smart.
Yeah.
Glenn, you're a tradesman, so again, not particularly dressed for the outdoors, but again, you are very much townsfolk, the sort of townsfolk
Yeah.
who would be calling on Yul Brynner and somebody to sort the mess out for them. But here you are, you're going to have to take this on yourselves. So this could be a comedy of errors for the next 2 hours. But what are you going to do? Try and catch him up on horses, take the car and go slow but sure wins the race.
I would certainly suggest take the cart, get there in one piece. If we're traveling by night, that's probably not going to be that easy. But I think it would be safer, most of us on the cart, and get there and obviously put our case forward, regardless as to whether the other guys got there first.
Yeah. Mhm.
yep.
Okay. So I am going to ask who's got the best operate skill?
That might be me. I've got 3.
Definitely not me.
And
Not
it's
me.
You've got
quick.
3 in operate, so you are the best cart driver because I think
I got
driving a
5.
cart is operate
He's got
rather
5.
than
Sorry, 3 in
animal handling.
operate. In total, I've got 7 with a quick,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
8 if I can get rid of my shakes from the previous encounter.
I'm given sadly that Macphearson doesn't want you to take a rest. No, you can't. I think you're on 7.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm on 7 then. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, first roll for the evening. Dear. So I have a grand total of 2 trouble.
Oh,
Right. Are you wanting to push that roll?
Well, I currently have. Where's my faith? Got 3 faith. So I guess I could.
Was our
bite
faith
off-
reset, Matthew, because it's a new session, even though it's kind of carrying on?
Well, of course, you 3 new players have all got 4 faith, but
Yeah.
I'm not convinced, given Macphearson wanted to start straight after the last session, and we haven't done experience.
Okay.
So
I'll
I got a
just play it
sneaking
off.
suspicion that you can't be new faith. Sorry
I
for
buy
being a
2.
bastard.
And then I'm going to push.
So are you getting rid of any of your trouble, or just spending 1 point?
Yes. I have bought the first is 1 point per trouble, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that basically I'm down to 1 faith, and I still don't
Okay,
have a
cool.
success. Still no success.
Right.
Oh, we're crashing in the river. Dock, everyone.
Nah.
Can everyone swim?
Right. I'm gonna say your first problem is that you in the dark you've got to ford the river to get north of the river to get on your way to Murphy's new diggings, and in the dark you're finding that really difficult. I think somebody else has got to. I think probably Pete, you've got to do an animal handling roll to try and control the horses. They're not wanting to step into the river in the dark.
Okay.
Can I help?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. You got animal handling. Take an extra dice,
Yes, got one.
Macphearson.
Could somebody make a nature roll to possibly find a better place to cross the river? To give some kind of help to the guys doing the animal handling?
Can anybody make a nature roll to do that?
I've got one. I've got 1 in nature, and I've got 3 cunning. So technically, I could. Whether or not it'll actually help or not, I don't know.
Okay.
We shall
See if you can find a
see.
better place to cross first, then, Janice.
Go on then. Right, four dice. Hang on, here we go. First time I've rolled these dice in anger, so they'll probably be awful. Yeah, that's pretty rubbish. No successes, and I've got 2 1s there, so I'm not going to re-roll that.
Okay, so I'm going to say it's you get across the river. Oh no, we haven't done the do the animal handling roll, Macphearson.
Would you like me? I rolled it when you said it. I got 2 successes.
You got 3 successes. Okay.
2.
2 successes. Okay, so you calm the horses down. They eventually pull the cart across the river, but it has taken you a whole shift to do so. You were arguably hot on Gardner's tail, if this is the way that Gardner came, and now he's at least a shift ahead of you. So you're riding on to. Are you riding on straight away to? To Murphy's new diggings. Sorry, I'm just reading my notes here.
I think so. Yes.
Okay then, Crowe, another opposite.
Do you want me to really try again? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 successes this time.
Okay. Right. So it's a lot easier this time. And you get to Murphy's new diggings in the early part of the day.
Can I use the stunt of saying you do it in half the time it would normally take?
Yep. Okay. In the early hours of the day. So you're now only half a shift behind him. This is it's not as organized as the town you've come from, San Miguel. It is still very much a camp. It is chocker though, with prospectors of every shape and size and color. It is so busy. A deal of gold has been found here, but there's so many claims that they license the claim to 8 square feet for each person that wants to claim.
That's not a lot.
Which is not a lot now.
2 by 4.
But they're coming. The Murphy brothers, who founded the town, did dabble in gold digging, but realized obviously that the real money is to be made in hardware sales. So they run a general stores in the center of town. It is, as I say, the early hours. There are people up because there's gold in them there hills, but the hardware store is not open, for example. And are you wanting to stop here and gather intelligence on whether Gardner came past, or just kick on towards Jackson?
To be honest, we know where he's going, don't we? So I'm not sure what benefit there is from delaying ourselves further by stopping to ask.
You just ask quickly to see how far behind we are.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to go with what the group wants.
Okay, who is the best person to do that asking as you ride?
Is it going to be
down?
performing?
Hmm?
Will this be performing? So I have 5 in Dustin, 2 in performing, so I'll have 7 dice.
Got 5 docility, 3 performing.
Oh, okay, so do you want to do it, and
I've
I'll
got
help.
charming as well.
Okay,
Is this a situation where charming is useful first thing in the morning?
Yeah,
probably because everyone's going to be really, really. I mean, if people are up and working, the fact that it's early
I'm
morning.
I'm
not
checking on the
necessarily
talent description. I'm not doubting
Charming
you,
is
but I just
seduction,
want
I
to.
think.
When trying to charm, seduce, or schmooze someone, I'm not letting you do that.
no. All right, that's fair enough.
Not for
I could
shouting down from a car. Have you seen somebody come riding past?
I could offer somebody a lovely, refreshing cup of coffee in the morning, or something like that.
Is there somebody rubbing their dice? Or is there
Have you
somebody cracking
turned this
peanuts?
car into a
Mobile barista?
mobile coffee?
Yeah, 1850s mobile coffee shop.
Can I offer a dice of help on the roll to ask, or?
Yeah, can I as well?
Sure. Yeah, add a couple of dice to that.
Oh, all right. I'll gladly take that. So that's what 5, 8, 9, 10. Oh, here we go. This is
Possibly go wrong.
hopefully my GMing days of Forbidden Lands doesn't come back to haunt me. And
Couldn't possibly go wrong.
roll out 1 success out of about 30 dice. Yeah. Oh, my word. 1 success.
Out of 10
Out
dice.
of
That's
all
all you
of
need,
that.
though.
That's a success.
There you go. Right. So has he been here?
So I think, yeah, you had to ask a few people as they went past, and most of them were quite properly in their bed when he passed and hadn't seen anybody riding through town. But yeah, about 3 hours ago, somebody says there was somebody came riding through town. He looked tired. He didn't look like he was going to make it. Enzo, have you got a question?
No. I'm good. Maybe I was thinking of getting an insight to see if they omitting anything from James.
They honestly don't know much. I think I'm not going to make you roll for insight. They, I mean, basically they saw somebody riding through town. They didn't particularly know who he was, but he matches the description you've given.
Okay.
So, are you heading on up to Jackson?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah, we've got another river to cross.
Oh dear.
You got a bunch of rivers to cross. I'm just trying to think how we might do this thing. And yeah, I'm going to go to you, Crowe, and get you to make a travel roll. Not a travel roll, an operate roll.
Can I help Crowe as well? Can I help Crowe?
You can again, yeah.
Only 1 success this time.
Okay. So it's hard riding through the woods. What you're noticing in this area of town, or not a town, this wooded area of the mountains, is through the trees you can glimpse figures moving, which I think you think are the local Miwok natives. They haven't had a great time since the Mexican War, and so they are, for the purposes of this journey, just trying to not come into contact with colonials such as yourself. It is a long day's ride, and I'm now thinking at least 2 of you, Macphearson and Crowe, I feel that you have probably got to take a shift's rest, or I'm going to give you an exhausted
Condition.
condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can we rest while somebody else drives the wagon, or do we have to?
You can, but it does mean somebody else has got to take over the driving.
Okay, I can try.
Enzo, you do it. Come
I
on.
was going to say you've got no chance of Mr. Straker driving a cart.
No, me
He's,
neither.
not that kind of person.
These posh people, eh?
Too posh to do anything like that.
You got very soft hand, Mr. James.
Well, you might be surprised, but he's certainly the last decade or so he's been used to talking his way out of situations rather than any physical activity.
The one thing I will say is you think Gardner's going to be just as tired as you are because, he was out arguing his case all the time that you guys were investigating it in the last session and whipping up that crowd of people around the sheriff's office. So you feel he's got to take a shift of rest at some point, you're assuming. Anyway, Enzo, before you get to Jackson, it's your turn to take an operate roll.
Okay. 0 successes and 1 trouble. I will try to buy off my trouble and roll again.
Okay, so spend 2 points of faith and roll again.
Two points of faith. Okay. I got 1 success and another trouble.
Okay. Roll a d6 for your trouble.
Okay. 6.
Oh, okay. Roll another d6 for your trouble.
Oh, trouble ahead.
Oh dear.
3.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Trouble I will
3.
see.
3.
So what was that then? 3. I'm looking for my trouble table because I haven't got my GM screen up.
Right. What table do you need? Second row, is it?
Second row, and I guess it's the
Number 3.
I
It's not
guess.
the conflict
I don't know.
one.
It's the
Is it
active
physical?
one. Yeah.
Well, physical trouble would be a bullet.
Number 3. Your bullet was dud, or your deadly blow wasn't as good as you thought. Okay. I am going to say that a wheel is coming off the cart. It hasn't come off. You haven't upended the whole cart, but you're going to have to stop, and somebody's going to have to lift the cart, and somebody else is going to have to hammer that wheel back on.
Sorry
Would that
about
be making to do that?
Sorry?
Would that be making to do that?
I think that would be a labour roll for at least lifting the cart, maybe a making roll for repairing the wheel.
I can have a get repairing the wheel. I'd have 6 dice. In making.
Labor, I can offer 4.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
You are going to be exhausted though, Crowe, because you haven't been able to rest this shift.
I tried.
I'm a very skinny man, so I wouldn't lift the. Maybe give a word of encouragement instead.
Can anyone help with the making roll? Anyone else got?
yeah, I've got a level in making, or a ranking in making rather.
Okay, so Crowe, I guess let's roll your lifting first.
Am
Your
I the
labour
person
roll.
lifting? Anybody else helping?
I can help you with my words of encouragement instead. I'm not very person.
Come on.
You
get
don't
back
have any
into it.
points in labour,
Nope.
Enzo.
Yeah, I have only 3 grits and 0 labor. So yeah.
You can't in this game. You can't help unless you've got a point in the skill.
Yeah, understand.
So it's just you, Crowe.
Just me. Right, I need to push this. I've got 1 trouble.
Oh, you
And I
need to
can't-
push it. And you're
costs
going to
one.
spend your last faith point.
My last faith point, indeed. So let me do this push.
So how long will it take us to walk the rest of the way?
I have one success, but I still have one trouble.
So,
I have one success and one trouble.
right,
And the trouble
okay, so you
is
lift it.
5.
Let us roll your d6 for your trouble.
5.
But, oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. What is that going to be on a physical one?
Don't know, you tell me.
Right, okay. Yeah, you are going to be exhausted. It says lose your next round. This isn't actually a combat round. So, but I think once you're holding this up, as soon as they've hammered the wheel back on, if they can't make the wheel back on in this while you're holding it up, you're not going to be able to try again until you've got out of your exhausted condition.
Fair enough.
So, Tony, make this count.
Yes. I'd help you with making, but
Oh shite! Okay, this is terrible.
It's
So
rigged.
I've
we're all rolling terribly.
I've got no
no.
successes, and I've got 3 trouble.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck!
These trouble dice, they're bastards.
What were we expecting?
So I'm gonna have to push, and I'll buy off 2 of my troubles, I think.
Remember, so the other important thing, Koa, is you won't be able to, unless you get, by some slim chance, 4 successes on a dice roll, you're not going to be able to earn any faith this adventure, and therefore you can't push your dice at all.
Oh well, and I can't help.
So I've got no successes, and I've got 2 trouble.
Right,
So
roll
with
your
that,
trouble
I'll
down to
dice.
drop
one
the cart again. It says I can't hold this up anymore.
dear.
I said, "Who built this cart? This wheel bloody won't go on." No, that's gone very badly.
Okay, you are. What was your trouble dice? What did you roll in the end?
2. I've kept 2.
2. I am going to
And
say.
I've failed in the roll.
You're all exhausted. You have got to, all of you, Enzo and James, you could go on and walk. But I think probably the thing to do is to make camp and just to rest a shift here on the trail.
Yeah, I guess we need to call it off. It's not going well for
The
us
horses
today.
will need a rest as well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to rest.
Yeah, I can take watch if you need.
Now, I didn't ask this before, but I'm given it's a 3-day journey, I'm assuming you all bought food.
Yeah, that's definitely a
Wow.
fair assumption.
But he gave us a
of
lot.
I know that James has definitely bought coffee because he said that he'd be able to offer that.
Yes.
And
To
this
be
is
fair,
a wooded
though-
area, so you can light a fire.
Yeah. To be fair, being woken up in the middle of the night and dragged out on some crazy fool's errand to try and catch this guy, I don't know how prepared James is, other than maybe some coffee. That's about it.
I bought a pile of tins of corned beef or something from my shop.
Excellent. So we have got at least corned beef. You haven't got beans?
Oh, I've almost certainly got beans as well. Yeah.
I probably brought some beans as well. Beans are what I can afford.
Okay.
Number.
It's a wooded area, so you can find firewood and light a fire.
Cool.
Do we have a scene like that one out of Blazing Saddles, or do we just move on?
Try and keep some sense of decorum about the proceedings.
Okay, so are we saying that the only person that can make a labour roll is Koa?
That would be correct.
Well, I think we can make a roll even if you haven't got the skill, can't you? You can have a
Who's
go.
got the best grit apart from Koa?
3. I have 3.
I was going to say mine's 3 as well.
3.
Pretty average.
My grid is only 3 as well.
So I'm thinking any one of you could make the. What's your actual labour score, Koa?
Just a 1.
Just the one.
Operate
I'm
3
guessing-
and make into then better those.
I'm guessing each one of you can have an attempt on 3, with Koa helping with adding 1 dice, rather than Koa ruining himself and not being able to push. Is that
I'm
I think
just
the way
telling
I'd do
you how
it.
to use the levers and where to lift.
So
So
shall
would
we
it
start,
be-
Enzo? Do you want to make that roll first?
Yeah, with the additional bonus.
With 1 point of help from 1 dice of help from Koa.
Okay. Just a sec. I'm using Foundry. Enter the fire. Roll. 1 success and 0 trouble.
Right. Okay. Glenn, do your hammering.
Can I assist with making?
I guess you can as well. Yeah. You've got
Can
a
I
point of
assist
making.
with the making?
I was
Oh,
going to say I can point me cane at places and
Okay.
and
2 extra
urge
dice
people.
then, Glenn. Surely you can't fail.
What could possibly go wrong? I'm using different dice for the trouble dice. Those trouble dice. I used real trouble dice last time, and they are shite. They keep rolling 1s, many ones. So I'm just using alien dice now. Okay, that is considerably better. I've got 4 successes.
Oh,
Right.
excellent.
Okay.
I
You hadn't
think
run
I'll
out of
stick with
faith,
that.
had you?
No, I had 1 left. I left.
Okay. Do give yourself a point of faith for earning 3 or more successes. So,
Okay, so yeah, so
a natural roll of 3 or more successes earns you a point of faith.
okay, so yeah, so the wheel is better than it was before now. Better than you. 4 successes.
You're feeling very good about yourself. The wheel is now firmly on. I feel there must be some sort of biblical story that somebody could tell here. If only I knew the Bible better. You've all been rested, so Koa and Macphearson, you don't have your exhausted trait anymore. You can only assume that Gardner is well ahead, or if he did stop to rest, then you haven't caught him up. So I guess, Koa, do you want to do an operate to move that car on, see if you can get to Jackson?
Yeah, let's get everybody loaded back in and then let's go.
Yeah, and if possible, I can assist as well.
Can he assist with a 1 die? Excellent. That made the difference of 1 die. I've got 1 success and 2 trouble. So
Okay, we only need 1 success to go,
all you're
unless
gonna
you
get.
want to. No, you don't want to push. You can't push.
I can't.
There was a moment when you lost your faith that trouble would count even on unpushed rolls, but I ruled that out as being no fun at all.
Good.
So you get to Jackson. So this is a mix of a cattle station for ranchers and also, of course, all these mountains, a base for gold prospectors as well. It's a thriving town. I think we're looking at a good 1,000 people here, so bigger than San Miguel by some distance. Everybody seems to be relatively welcoming. If Gardner was going to spend any time resting, you reckon he might have done it here. But do you want to waste time looking for him or just head on?
We can
It would
ask
be
him.
useful to know he came this way.
Okay,
Probably
James, do you want to
can-
make a? Do you want to? Since you were so
Ooh.
successful at asking last time, do you want to
Yeah.
Yeah.
ask
I'll
around?
help.
I'll help as well.
All right, so is that 10 again then? Excellent. All right. Let's
This
have
is
a look.
this is performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can assist with 1 die.
Oh, can I get another one? You can get up to
You
3.
can
Is that
get
right?
up to 3, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Hang on. Let's grab me other dice. Come on, get out of the bag. Right. Let's go. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Nice.
5.
Jesus.
That's all of my successes for the rest of the evening, though. You
Yeah,
understand
take
that.
a point of
There's
faith, though.
No more. Oh,
Give
excellent.
yourself a point of faith for rolling 3 or more in a row.
Super
Keep
duper.
the
There you go.
faith. Keep the faith.
Yeah, okay. For 5 successes,
There he is, over there.
I think, yeah, I think pretty much they say, oh yeah, I saw a guy matching your description. His horse is in that stable there, and look, there he is coming out of the hotel.
Hey.
And indeed, I don't know whether the 3 new boys know what Gardner even looks like, but Macphearson, that is indeed him coming out of the hotel, heading towards the livery stable.
Quickly.
Excellent.
Stockpile him.
There he is, man. Go get him.
All right. So, do we? I think we probably approach. I probably approach him.
I will go for. I don't know what his horse. Okay.
And what are you saying?
I think I'll probably. Mr. Gardner. Fancy seeing you here.
I'm just trying to think how he's going to react. I rolled some dice to see how he's going to react. It's weird, isn't it? I didn't bother getting dice out myself until this moment.
If you stop sharing the map, we can actually marvel at the sight of you looking for your dice. Because we can't see you currently.
Good point. Stop sharing the map. What am I doing? How do I stop showing the map? Why is that not working?
Quality streaming.
Yeah.
Hide.
No frills.
I
That's what
just
it's
have a
all
feeling you
about.
There
might
we
need
go.
to find a different person.
Hey.
He's back.
So, yeah, let me just get my dice tray out.
I'm very worried.
So you're not threatening him or anything in any sort of way, are you?
No, not at all.
Not yet.
He is shocked and surprised to see you. Says, I thought you said you couldn't be bothered to come and see the judge until the morning.
No, quite the opposite. That was the sheriff who said that. I myself think it's best that we go and retrieve the sheriff, the judge if we can, and bring him back for a speedy trial.
Well, we could join forces.
We could.
We all have the best interests of San Miguel at heart. I'm pleased to see that you've gathered so many citizens, all good tradesmen, I think there was mention, wasn't there, a couple of nights ago when last we spoke, of maybe forming some sort of chamber of commerce for San Miguel, wasn't there? And
I believe there was.
it looks like you've gathered some of the people who. Some of the people who, as I saw at Murphy's camp, it strikes me that the people who make the real money in these towns is the people who provide the services. Mr. Straker, isn't it? What services do you provide?
It is indeed. I've run a boarding house and bordello.
Yeah, yes, and you're from the shop, aren't you? He says he can't remember your name.
It's Hayden, Mr. Gardner, Glenn Hayden. Yeah, I manage the general store in San Miguel.
Well, for what I've seen in this town and in Murphy's, that running a general store in a gold mining town is almost a license to print money.
Could say it's a gold mine.
Well, time will tell, Mr. Gardner, won't it? Time will tell. Early days for me yet. But I hope to make a success of the venture.
It's been it's a rough old trail, this.
Yeah, you're telling us.
Yeah, we've had a tough time of it as well.
So, I propose that this is not a race. I propose that we go together to form this town, to Stockton, and we find the judge there. I understand his name is Perkins. There's a very good lawyer in this town, Mr. Stockton himself. Not Mr. Stockton. Mr. Jackson himself, Alden Jackson, is the founder of this town and a highly respected lawyer by everybody hereabouts, but not yet a judge. So we need to go and see Mr. Perkins, I'm told, in Stockton.
Mm. Oh, I mean, who said anything about a race? First of all, we just think that going to retrieve the judge and bringing him to San Miguel in a speedy fashion would be best for everyone.
Well, I have the legitimate claim. Oh, that's a good question, actually. Have you got the other bloke's claim? Bayer's, yeah. Have you got his paperwork? Because he's in jail, isn't he?
I believe I gave it to the sheriff.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Well, I have the paperwork here. I'm sure we can get it authorized by the judge, and then the matter will be settled once and for all for the benefit of the whole town.
I mean, I think Mr. Bayer may have something to say about that, being as it was he who was on the claim first and has the paperwork for it dated 2 weeks before yours.
But Bayer's claim is illegitimate.
I mean, Bayer might be of the opinion that yours is illegitimate, which is why we need to bring the judge back to town rather than you getting signed on the dotted line right here and now.
I think I
just wish to see a fair process for everybody.
Okay, that we can leave it to the judge to judge on the matter. That's what we're all here to achieve, isn't it?
Gardner looks at you, Macphearson, with some slightly narrowed eyes and says, What do you benefit from Bayer's claim being made the legitimate one?
I don't.
Now, why are you so keen that it should be overruled? I mean, Bayer's a man on his own. I have brought men to work for me on this claim. So that means more customers for you, for your bordello, for your store. pointing to the three of you. He's ignoring the working class.
Okay.
Disgrace.
Hmm.
But surely the original claim, if the original claim is the legitimate one, that's the claim that should be honoured, regardless as to us benefiting personally. The correct and honourable thing to do would be to give the claim to the legitimate holder of the correct paperwork. Can I make a perform and roll to
Go
try
ahead.
and persuade him?
I think you can.
Can
Although
I ask? I don't know if I know if
He's going to use his insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we help?
Mm.
I've got an insight as well.
Well, I guess.
Standing there and nodding along firmly.
Yeah,
I
think
have,
that's fine. He is a man on his own, after all.
Yeah, I have a judge of character talent as well.
What judge of character give you? Does that just
There
you can
is
tell if
two-
he's lying?
Yeah,
Insight,
it's something to do with that lying.
Yeah.
Somebody
There
knows
is
the rules.
There is the basic and there is the advanced. The basic, you gain 1 bonus for the insight test to see if someone is lying or trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And the advanced, not only can you spot the lie, but you can see the truth that's being hidden. For a very
Cool. And have
successful-
you got the advanced?
No, the basic. No, I got the
yeah.
basics.
Yeah. So I don't think this is a need for judge of character at the moment, but you can definitely put a help towards. Is it your performing? It was your performing, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
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 Okay. What did you roll?
Bonus. Oh, hang on. So do I get a bonus dice for that? Yeah. For
You get how many
Yeah.
people were helping?
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
3
If I'm
bonus
not
dice.
making,
then.
hang on then. How many have I got? 5, 3, 4. Well, I've lost a dice. Hang on. Wait. This is where I get no successes. Oh. Hang on. Oh no, hang on. 1. After all that, rolled more dice than last time and only managed 1 success.
Okay. I think he acquiesces, but I am going to let you, Enzo. I'm going to let you make make an insight roll.
okay, can I use my talent to add
Yeah, you
a
can.
modifier? Okay, that's supposed to be my my talent. One, two successes.
2 successes. Yeah. Although he appears to be in agreement with Dave's character, whose name I've just forgotten,
James.
James, that's it.
It's close.
You think, Enzo, you think that he has got another plan up his sleeve. But at the moment, when he turns around and says, well, my horse is, I pushed my horse hard. You could do with the rest. Given you're riding in this car, would you mind if I joined you in the car and we tie the horse to the back of it and go on our way?
I tell to Macphearson what I'm worrying about. Just give him a heads warning. I'm just
Whispering, I'm guessing, not face.
Whispering.
Yeah.
I think it's probably fine. However, we could just leave him here.
Although he could then just travel on his own and beat us there. At least if he comes with us, then we can be sure that we'll get there at the same time as him. So that might be worth.
Indeed, on horseback, he may well beat you. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the best course of action is to take him with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm back down to you, Koa,
Mhm.
making an operate roll to see. You're now heading out of Jackson and down towards the Lockford Ranch in the
Shall
valley.
we give it a go? Let's see.
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
one die
Please
for
roll
me.
for once. One success.
Okay, good.
So all you need.
That's all I can afford anyway. It's 8 dice. You should have more than one success at some point.
I'm not a very good hook eye, but I'm keeping my eye completely on the person.
On Gardner.
On Gardner, yes.
Gardner is going to try and convince all of you that he would be the better owner of the claim. Just, speaking to your business senses, a little bit like what he was saying before. For the whole journey, he's saying, look, I bring staff, employment, men to work here, men to spend their money in your shop. Well, I'll spend my money in your shop, but my men will spend their money in your bordello and things like that. So he just spends the whole time trying to persuade you to see the benefit of him being the boss. And I'm gonna roll a dice. I'm just trying to work out how to do this.
In the meantime, I just say to Enzo, and thus you can see how rich people bend justice.
Yes.
Sometimes rich people
bring. I want the three of you, because again, he's ignoring. He may start working on you in a bit, Mohammed, but at the moment he's talking to the businessman.
Saying to Koa, rich people bring business, and to be honest, let me tell you frankly, he will be better suited for the claim than Brenner, but it's not my business to give it. Someone claims, but he knows how to work business. Brenner will be just will waste his money on. You understand?
So Tony and James and Macphearson, can you all make an insight roll?
Can.
Oh, so is that me as well?
Yeah.
Insight.
I get one success on that roll.
There's nothing.
I've got 5.
Should I roll as well or not?
I'm not going to push that.
Hang on. Dice on the floor.
Let the dice
Oh.
hit the floor.
3 successes.
One success.
One.
Okay. You aren't persuaded by his argument, and although it as the trail becomes more of a slightly better kept, and the land levels out, only then does he kind of go, I can see I'm not going to convince you here. And he hops over the front of the cart and sits between the two of you, Koa and Enzo. You look like the sort of a man, Enzo, that's actually seeking employment.
Oh, he just noticed us, Koa.
He notices you, not me. He said man, not me.
Of course, I'm looking for business. That's why I came out of town. This is my first actual job in this town. Just arrived a week ago.
But there's something about you makes me think that you've had some experience in mining.
Keen eye, sir. Keen eye. I used to work in overseers in a mine, but it's closed. Yeah.
So good experience.
I know. Yeah, I know my books. I do my bookings. I know how to read a book. Maybe it doesn't. I don't appear like the person who may be educated, but I know my words, my way around numbers and words.
And he turns to you as well, Enzo, and says, to you, Crowe, and says, and you're looking for employment too, I'm guessing, from the way you're dressed, which is not a compliment, you get the impression.
I just sort of look him up and down. You look like you are looking for employees the way you're dressed.
Well, you are a very observant young man, he says, because that is what I'm looking. And I'm thinking I could do with two fine fellows like you if I could persuade you. And he's offering, it's almost like, well, each of you make an insight roll.
Oh dear.
Can I use my judge of character?
I think you can use your judge of character on this one.
Nada.
One success and one trouble, but not on the trouble dice.
Okay. Oh, well, if it's not on the trouble dice, then that's fine. Did you want to push your rolls? Crowe can't push his roll. Enzo, do you want to push your roll for insight?
Yes. Okay, should I push? Okay, 2 successes and 1. It's not on the trouble dice. It's
yeah. Okay. 2 successes. So, Crowe, actually, he definitely seems to be genuine in offering you work. If you want to think that he's not genuine, you got to take 2 points of doubt. Enzo, you are less susceptible to his smooth talking, and actually you think he's not interested particularly in giving Crowe work, but he is genuinely interested in giving you work.
I said to Enzo, what do you think? Is it worth getting work from this guy? Because I'm currently working for the sheriff, but he doesn't pay very well.
Oh, we might have lost Mohammed for a bit. Anyway.
He doesn't want to answer that question.
No.
Oh, just disconnected, yeah. Let me. Can I roll something to get if I'm not trusting Crowe? I just know him. Yeah, he seems like a genuine person. he got the money. He maybe can offer a better job than the sheriff. The sheriff doesn't have the funds. You want to be a hero? Yeah, if you want to be a hero, join the sheriff. If you want to be rich, join the rich man.
I want to be rich, but I want to be able to eat.
Yeah, plenty of food with the rich guys. Plenty of food.
Well, think of it. Think of it. I mean, we have
What sort of work are you offering? What sort of thing would we be doing?
I want, like anybody here, to strike gold. This claim has got gold on it. It has been found. But the way that man Bayer is panning for it is a ridiculous way. What we need to do is find a seam, build a mine. This place, San Miguel, could support a mine. I have backers out east that would fund a mine. We could actually do something serious about extracting the gold from these hills and making the whole town wealthy. But I need experienced people like you. And this time he's ignoring you. As far as you're concerned, Crowe, you just muscle, you'll be a pickaxe or whatever work you can find. But actually he seems to be genuinely interested in your experience, Enzo. People with real mining experience like you.
Yeah, it's I understand, sir, but it's a very troubling situation because we're going to get the judge. What I am offering you, sir, or suggesting for you, it's maybe struck a partnership with Breyer. He doesn't seem like the very intelligent person. You can, make use of him for a couple of months and just... you get my point.
Okay, this feels very much like a performing role here, Enzo, or persuading role at least, which is in performing in this game.
I am not a very good performer, but I'm good. 4 in 1. Nope. Yeah, sorry.
Did you roll your dice?
Yeah, I rolled, but I
No
will try to
successes.
push. I will try to push. This is my last faith today.
Is this your last point of faith?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
I
won't
got
be
one
able to push
success. Yeah,
Faith
I got
no
one
more.
success.
one left. Okay.
Because this is my, I'm guessing this is very align with my character that he, yeah. So
Yeah.
I pushed. Yeah, I don't have no faith left.
Okay. So he taps your knee and says, I think we can work together, young man. I think we can work together and I can use your experience.
That will be a lovely.
At which point you ride into Lockford Ranch, which is quite a big, quite a successful ranch, but it's still a family-owned ranch. The tradition here is for people to stop on their way down from Jackson. It's a wealthy ranch. They're happy to feed travelers. Did you guys want to stop now you're working together?
I think so.
Why not?
Yeah. Rest and some food.
Do some
Sounds good.
feed. Yeah.
I'm famished.
Cool. So, okay. You eat and rested. If you haven't got any conditions, but if you've got any doubts or any hurts of various sorts, hurts and shakes and stuff, they're all restored. Those of you who have no faith, your faith is not restored. And generally, you may not quite trust the man Gardner, but actually, he doesn't seem to be a bad man. He seems to be quite likable and genuine in his interests.
Could I have an insight roll to see how genuine I think he is in his, discussions about helping the town?
Yeah, go ahead.
One success.
He seems to be. Well, I guess I should make a competitive roll for him. No, honestly, he seems to be genuine in everything he said. There's no way you didn't overhear his conversation with Enzo. It may, for you as people, Enzo is relatively new to you. You may not have recognized what Gardner saw in Enzo. But obviously you see, having made that insight roll, that he has a genuine interest in employing the man there. And as far as you guys can tell, he's interested in his men paying for your services, James, and buying stuff at your general store, Glenn, and drinking at your place, Macphearson.
Mm.
And
he's
and
far
you,
from my place
Crowe,
anyway.
he'll quite happily employ you. Don't expect promotion.
He's barred from my place anyway. He started a fight.
Right, okay. Are any of you watching to make sure he doesn't make a rush on his horse while
Yes.
you're all eating?
Yeah.
Good. Do you want to make a Hawkeye roll?
I have
Oh,
three.
no.
Anyone wish to give me any assistance?
No.
Yes, I will help you with that. Yes.
I have nope. And
I'd happily help as well if that fits in.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably eating, so I'm not paying attention.
Okay.
Lots of
Okay. I guess I'm pushing that. There's no trouble, but I'm pushing it.
Okay.
1 success and 1 trouble.
Cool. Okay. So there's a moment just when you're kind of finishing up dinner where you realize you've lost sight of him. And immediately, of course, your suspicions are raised that he's gone on ahead. But, you know, those of you who are kind of sharing that role, helping, you know, he nudges the two of you and say, look, where's he gone? Where's he gone? And you all get up from the table and panic. Make your trouble roll, please.
It's a 3.
3. Yeah, this fits actually. So, you know, you start, you get everybody up from the table to say, he's gone. But as you guys are getting back out to the cart to race on, you see him coming out of an outhouse. He's just gone and relieved himself. From now on, you're -1, Macphearson, to any rolls when it comes to that you might have about trusting him or for the rest of the session.
Okay.
But yeah, you're very confused. Was he trying to make a run for it? Was he genuinely in the loop? He was genuinely in the loop, but you're not convinced. Anyway, he says, "Oh, is it time to go?" when he sees you, and his horse is still attached to the back of your cart, and he rides in. This is relatively flat land, and we're civilized now. And so, having bid your goodbyes to the Lockford ranch, you ride into Stockton. All these towns are relatively new, all these establishments. Yours is one of the oldest because it had the
old town,
the Mexican mission there. Stockton is a relatively new area. All the building is new. It was founded by a bloke called Weber only a couple of years ago, but it's already become quite a thriving community. It's at the head of the navigable bit of the river. So lots of trade going in and out via the river. But yeah, lots of building work here as well. Loads of Chinese people milling around looking for work on their way out to the mines and stuff like that. It's quite busy. You are looking for Judge Pickering, and at the moment, I guess none of you have any idea where to find him.
Pickering is his name, is it? I thought was it not Perkins then?
Did I say Perkins?
You did earlier, I think. That's what I
Judge
wrote
Perkins
down.
is this, and it's me saying Pickering because I'd forgotten I'd said Perkins, but no, Perkins is no.
Pickering and Perkins. One is the first name, one is the surname.
Judge Pickering Perkins. That's his name.
Pickering Perkins.
Pickering is his first name.
Fair enough.
No, Perkins. Edward Perkins, I think he is.
Let's ask around and see if we can go and find Judge Perkins.
Cool. James, do you want to do that since you're so good at asking people?
I can do, yeah. I mean, is on the journey in, is there anything that looks remotely like a courthouse or anything similar that we could identify?
Good idea.
Now, that is a really good question. There's a load of building here. I have a sneaking suspicion that if there is a courthouse, it's still a skeletal piece of a wooden building. It hasn't been built properly yet.
All right. Oh, that's fair enough. It is new, after all. Right. Is anybody else helping?
Yes.
Yep.
3 of you?
Yep.
Yep. Excellent. Right.
We lost.
Let's see. That's only one.
Well,
I'm
one
gonna.
is-
Well, I haven't rolled any ones on me trouble dice, so
Uh-huh.
I think I'm
You're going to push it.
Do
use a
it.
bit of faith and push it, and just see if we can get any more clear direction as to where he might be. Right, let's have a look. Oh well, that didn't help. No successes, but I have rolled a 1 on my trouble dice. So I've got one success and 1 trouble.
Okay. So you no extra success. You did have that one success.
Yeah.
So your the person you spot that may give you the best clue as to who the judge might be and where they live is the Undertaker. And the Undertaker,
regularly employed by the judge, obviously. Yes.
Well,
Yes,
exactly.
indeed.
You know, there is a lot of commerce there. So you go to him, and he's very conversational. Yes, he knows where the judge is. No, the courthouse isn't built yet. Currently, the judge uses a large saloon for court appearances when it's required. He can point you to the judge's house, though. But first of all, he's really interested to know where you've come from, because when you mention you've come all the way from San Miguel, he says, you can help me with a problem I've got.
Maybe. What? It depends on the nature of the problem, I guess. What do you need doing, or what's the issue at hand?
Given that you're having this conversation from the back of a cart, I guess, or at least within the environs of the cart that you brought in, he says, what I need is a cart like yours. Not to borrow the cart, but rather to give you something to take back to San Miguel.
It wouldn't, I was going to say, it wouldn't by any chance be a dead body, would it?
Yeah, you, sir,
Funny you should
are a
mention
very
that.
insightful man.
Well,
and he explains that he has got, indeed, a body wrapped in the cheapest coffin that he can make, because this was a man who fell down in the street, according to his to anything that the Undertaker knows, just killed over in the street, not for any violent thing. The sheriff said it was death by shock, and apparently he is a San Miguel resident and would want to be buried in San Miguel. So could you take this body back to San Miguel?
So
somebody you guys know?
I have no idea yet.
His name apparently was Tiberius Claude.
Does his reputation?
Yeah.
Do you want to make
heard
a
of
book
him?
learning role? Those
Book
of you who are
learning.
businessmen.
Book learning.
I can do book learning.
I have book learning.
Book learning as well. Yeah. What's your rank?
Who's got a best book learning role then?
I have
You-
6 dice on book learning.
Okay, I'll help.
I'll
I
help.
will help.
That's the same as mine. I'll help.
I will help as well.
Okay, so Glenn, you make the book learning roll.
One success. Not gonna
One
push that.
success.
Oh,
You
one
got the
on
vague idea that this guy was a black man, technically not a free black man. He was a runaway slave. He was looking to come to California for a new life. He'd bought some prospecting equipment from you. You don't think he was very successful, but he is indeed a resident of San Miguel.
Can I just ask? So who Who confirmed the cause of death? The sheriff.
The sheriff, yeah.
Is the sheriff of this town known for his doctoring skills? Could there be any kind of
The
disease or
Undertaker
infection?
says, well, there is a doctor in this town who actually gave this diagnosis of shock, I think.
Right. All right. So
The
it's not
sheriff
just
was
some
satisfied. The
random.
judge, indeed,
he
Judge
looks like he's just
Perkins was satisfied.
keeled
that
over
it
for
was-
no reason.
Yeah.
Don't really fancy the prospect of transporting a disease-ridden corpse back to San Miguel and infecting the rest of the population there. If there's any chance of that happening.
Mm.
I don't think so. I dressed the corpse myself.
Right.
Obviously, the longer we delay the transport, it will start to smell, but there were no symptoms that I could see of any disease.
Can I check if he's bullshitting us in some way?
Sorry?
Can I sense if he's bullshitting us in some way?
Yeah, you can actually. Genuinely, you can use your insight.
Can we help?
I can help.
I was going to say I've got insight as well, so I
And
can
use
help.
your bonus on the judge of character.
Yeah, so 4 dice now? Or how many dice? Three help?
Three of
or
us
one?
can help. Three of us can help.
Okay, so 4 total
Three.
for me. Oh la la. Okay.
Ooh la la.
That's lots of dice, but only 2 successes and no trouble.
2 successes and no trouble. Then, yeah, absolutely. He seems to be straight down the line here. Genuinely, it appears to be a citizen of San Miguel, falls down dead. You can question him a bit more. He'd previously attended a bear and bull arena fight near here, and he keeled over in the street.
A what fight? Says the cultured Englishman.
There's this being a Mexican, or this not being a Mexican town, but California being a Mexican area, there's quite a lot of bullfighting and bear fighting and things like that goes on here. So he was in a bullfighting arena. He'd been probably betting on that.
All right. Not actually taking part in the fight. That's
No,
slight-
not
slightly
fighting a
more
bear or
civilized.
bull.
I was going to say I wouldn't. Certainly, James would never consider any such endeavour. That's
You
just
know,
surefire way of getting yourself killed.
I will say that all this is the prelude to Bruce's adventure next time.
did he perchance win in any of these bets, sir? If you know,
I don't think so. Not by the state of his pockets.
he was found on the streets.
He might have been robbed.
I was going to say, was he?
I think we can take him back, though.
Was this gentleman staying at a local hotel or boarding house, or do we know? What does the Undertaker know?
We don't know. No, he doesn't.
No.
Yeah, maybe we can talk to the sheriff or the doctor before you transport a corpse in our. Because we can take a note from the sheriff, because transporting a corpse. Maybe we got a note from the sheriff.
Could look suspicious, couldn't it? Yeah. That's...
Yes.
Mm.
But in return for your willingness, at least, he says, well, if you're going to see the judge, I'm sure the judge can give you an affidavit to make sure that nobody questions you on the transportation of this corpse. I mean, the deceased.
Well, one in the same. Yes.
All
right. Well.
So anyway, he directs you, having negotiated that with you for your trouble. He directs you to Judge Perkins' house.
Have a good day.
All right. Yes. Well, can we come back for the corpse later? Because I don't really fancy rocking up to the judge's house with a dead body in the back of the cart.
No. I think it's fine. You will probably spend a night here in town before you head home anyway. And we're not going to do the transport home. Don't worry, we're going to hand wave that. I'm going to make
Yeah, so the debris rolls off the cart as we cross the river.
I was going to say floats off down the river.
So you go to the judge.
Yes.
The judge's housekeeper opens the door to you, looks at you all, a very disparate group, and asks
I
what
let
your
the posh
business
people
is.
go to the front.
Well, Gardner, of course, says, we have come to see the judge about a most pressing matter. And he kind of unless any of you stop him, he says, there is a disputed claim in San Miguel, which is in, let me remind myself, Tuolumne County, which is indeed where San Miguel is. But he says there's a disputed claim, and we are hoping the judge can see his way to ruling on the matter. At which point the housekeeper says, yes, the judge is discussing it now. Come in.
Just discussing it now. Who's he discussing it with?
Hmm.
We're quite surprised he's already aware of the matter, to be honest.
Well, he has a visitor with him even as we speak.
Do I see any?
Crowe, isn't it?
It's Crowe, yes. As you walk into the parlor, you see the judge and Crowe sitting in comfy chairs, desk over by the window, but neither of them there. They're sort of sitting by the fire, smoking pipes.
The fraud himself.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Crowe looks really relaxed, and I feel a roll has got to be made here. I am reckoning this is a presence roll.
Can it not be performing?
No, I think it's a presence roll.
Bugger.
Can we help by standing behind him and looking intimidating?
Or suave,
Have any of you got presence as a skill?
Yeah, I have.
Oddly enough, James has as well.
Cool. Okay, the two of you. Well, you're civilized people. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
By all means. I think probably not intimidating, but probably you're looking
serious
just
and
like
yes.
The civilization is behind you. Go ahead and make your roll, though.
Okay, I'm going to push that. I've got one success so far, no trouble.
Okay.
And that's pushed me into 2 successes, no trouble.
Okay, that's not enough, though. It's a draw with him. And he seems to be kind of relaxed about the whole situation, carries on puffing his pipe. And the judge says, so, as I understand it, the sheriff came to visit my man Crowe here, my agent, he says, or rather, not my agent, the state's agent.
Was that did he say my agent?
No, I think he probably said the state agent, but we are all servants of the state, are we not? The great Republic of California.
Of course.
And the sheriff came to say that there was a disputed claim over an area. Crowe said that he would investigate the matter, but it appears that there were angry people here. Obviously, I can tell none of you, and he looks again at you, Cara, and thinks, is he somebody who could be an angry person with those tattoos?
Could be. But I can get angry if I need to.
But there was some anger, and somebody took a shot at the surveyor here, Mr. Crowe. Even though he had promised to investigate the matter and indeed has done so.
That would be me. He was running from the law.
You took a shot at him.
Yes. He was running from the law. He needed to be brought in and questioned. The law was trying to investigate the matter without getting you involved so we could solve the problem locally.
Well, yeah, there is a problem. There is a problem. Mr. Crowe will admit this, but I'm afraid it is not, as you have accused him of, fraud. And I urge you to moderate your language, Mr. And Crowe says Macphearson. Mr. Macphearson, because what you are in danger of doing is slandering the good name of this man.
Okay.
And you will find that that is also against the law. Now, I can see what the problem is. You have the claims. Immediately, Gardner, of course, gets his claim out.
The other claim is in the possession of the sheriff in San Miguel.
Yeah,
However,
we don't need those. I just want to show them to you. You see here, and he takes the claim off Gardner not in a aggressive way. So Gardner is kind of, he's always been kind of protective of his claim, but this is a judge after all. Now you see here, and this is replicated in Mr. Crowe's books, and Crowe is entirely accepting that this is a, shall we say, a clerical error. You see, it's the nomenclature here. See, this one points to a patch of land in Tulumne County, and with reference to the city of Stuart. And I would expect that the other one that you have, or the sheriff has, back in San Miguel, has the same patch of land, but in respect to the camp Sonaranine.
Is it the judge not being able to read or the GM?
This is the judge not being able to read his own notes, and the font's really small. Sonora. What do you call Sonora?
Sonora.
So this is unfortunately, even as we speak, going through a name change. The old Mexican name, Camp Sonora, is going to be replaced with a good English name after a famous Mr. Stewart. And so obviously the earlier the earlier claim was written up in the position as it relates to Sonora. What's the town called? Sonora. But that was forgotten when we were drawing up plans for the new city of Stuart.
Right. So explain
An honest
what
mistake.
But
is it though, Judge?
It's surely not a mistake on behalf of the other person who got the original claim.
Indeed.
That shouldn't invalidate their claim because somebody else has made a clerical error, surely.
Well, indeed. But you can see the problem here of Mr. Gardner. Now, the one solution would be to say Mr. Gardner can have another claim, but we know that this claim has already had gold struck upon it.
Yep.
We're asking Mr. Gardner to give up a claim that has genuine gold, that is worth more than the paperwork itself, for another patch of land which may not have any gold upon it. If you are hoping for me, I've been in deliberation, and Mr. Crowe will apologize in writing to both parties. But my suggestion is that we use here the judgment of Solomon with the added benefit of not having to kill any children. The two claimants share the claim.
Okay. What does Mr. Gardner think of this?
You can see Mr. Gardner has been reacting with similar levels of disbelief and extraordinary and confusion. You may not have been aware that indeed there was an attempt to change. This is actual history lesson here. That there was an attempt to change Camp Sonara's or Sonara's city name to Stuart, which the Chamber of Commerce in Sonara eventually defeated. So it's he's willing to believe it's a genuine error, and quite rightly has been pointed out to him. Half of a gold strike is better than a claim with no gold strike at all. So
I am looking at Crowe. I want to pull any feelings about him. Is he worried? Was he forging the claims?
Make an insight roll. I'm going to make you do it on your own.
Okay.
And also I'm going to make you take one dice away because
okay, so
he's
no
not
judge
particularly lying to you or presenting to you. He's just sitting there smoking his pipe. So you're going to have to see about whether his relaxation is genuine or not.
One success.
One success. Yeah, I think he seems perfectly relaxed here. But actually, you feel that relaxation is not because he wasn't necessarily writing fraudulent claims. He just knows that here he has the full weight of the law behind him.
Okay. I'm giving Gardner a look that reminded him of what we had in this discussion in the cart. It's the possible situation that will resolve without any troubles.
So what are you signaling?
I'm just signaling to Gardner, maybe nodding my head. This is the best approach.
Oh, right.
Remind me what we discussed during the course.
Gardner is, interested. You are pleased to see that although Gardner doesn't particularly acknowledge your little inclination of the head, he was looking for you. He was genuinely interested in what your opinion was. So he says, So let me understand this. You're saying there's confusion over these alternative names for the city. I guess I cannot. If you have made your judgment, Judge, then as long as it is in writing and properly notarized, I don't think I can refuse it. You're saying that if I do refuse it, I get another claim that may be rich or not. Whereas here, I know that gold has been struck. And I think, and he turns to you as businessman, as I said to you in the cart, I think...
I don't care, you're barred.
With my help, gentlemen, he turns to the other two businessmen. We could make something of this claim that would benefit the whole town. Those who are willing to accept the custom of the mine that might be built there. He looks askance at you. I accept this. Yeah, I will accept the terms. I will accept the judgment. I only hope that Bayer sees sense too. One thing that has become apparent is there's nowhere the judge is coming on the journey that you've just made to make this judgment. He has made his judgment.
Well, as long as there's the agreement in writing, then that might be enough. Or the ruling, I should say.
I'm not sure Bayer's going to go for it.
You know, Bayer is not experienced with mines. He's a miner, but he's not.
He's a prospector as opposed to a miner, more of a panner than an actual miner.
I mean, we could definitely sell him the benefits of it, so he'll still have half his claim. Plus, he'll then have the experience and help of people who know how to mine a claim.
What about a refund from Crowe for half the claim, for half of the value of the claim to each man?
Let me be clear here. Are you saying half of the value that they paid, their $20 or whatever for the notarization of the claim, or are you saying half of the value in the gold that might be extracted from the claim?
I'm saying half
I
of
don't
what
think the state can afford that.
I'm saying half of what they paid, so at least then they paid for half a claim and got half a claim.
And the judge turns to Crowe, and Crowe, this is the first time we're seeing Crowe a bit flustered. He doesn't want to spend any of his own money on this, and you can kind of see that in his eyes. But then
that's fair.
Yeah, it's better to do for the public.
But then he says, "I'm sure the state can recompense
No.
both claimants to the value of half their claim.
You're going to do it."
Now, Judge Perkins says, "Mr. Macphearson, I've had words with you about this."
I didn't accuse him of anything, Judge. All I'm saying is his clerical error has caused this, therefore he should pay recompense for it.
But Crowe was acting as an agent of the state. Therefore, the state will pay the recompense. This is my final word on the offer. And if
you
I
say
hear
so,
of
Judge.
you or any of your associates, Macphearson, harassing Mr. Crowe as he goes about his business, then there will be consequences.
I wasn't harassing him. I was simply aiding the sheriff in his investigations.
Neither was I accusing you of harassing him in this case. What I'm warning you of is that if there is any harassment in future, there will be consequences.
As long as he doesn't step onto my property, I'm fine with that.
It is not usual for a man to fire a shotgun at an agent of the state. Bear that in mind. I am willing, given the confusion that has been expressed to me the other night, I am willing to let that pass this time.
I'm looking at it. Macphearson said, "Calm down. We are not in a very good situation here. Swallow your pride, mate."
I'm willing to accept that then, if you're not going to make him do it.
I'm sure this is a correct approach, dear Judge. Hopefully, no more clerical errors happens in the future.
I can understand you. You're all tired and dusty. He says, looking you up and down. Even the smartest among you, that you are not looking necessarily like the sort of clothes you ought to visit a judge in. This journey has been troublesome for you, and you have made it because of an error of the state. I think the least the state can do is put you up for a night in the hotel here.
Oh, fancy.
And while the paperwork is completed, and then I can send you back to San Miguel in the fabulous city of Stuart, as it will be known, with all the paperwork intact.
There was the matter of transporting the body of, was it Tiberius?
Claude.
Yeah.
Claude.
Yes, Claude.
Yeah, we'll do the paperwork for that as well. Have no fear, and thank you. This is, you do a service to the state here, he says, and to the people of both your town and of Stockton.
Yeah, we will
Happy
try
to
not to
judge.
drop the body in the river on the way. But yeah, no guarantees, to be honest.
So are we all done here?
I believe so.
I think so.
Cool. Well, thank you, gentlemen. And thank you, those of you who've been watching. I haven't been looking at the chat at all. Do we get any chat? I don't know.
That was a
We
little
did
bit.
get some chat.
A bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Not for
I
the
live an
last
hour
hour.
west of Stockton.
All right.
You'd be best tying up your horses. Ah.
All right.
Local
Good.
knowledge. That's
Well,
what we need.
Good to know.
I'm not
Good
sure who's going to
information.
nick that card.
So thanks everybody listening. I hope I portrayed
Thank you.
the town of Stockton suitably, and the journey to it. I think I love those trouble rolls. Actually, I thought they worked really well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now I'm just wondering whether this being a bit of a continuation of Dave's adventure that he started 3 sessions ago, whether we ought to do experience. And just think through the experience now. We've got a few more minutes, and then we can report that to the players who are there for the first half as well, and everybody gets it. So effectively, you'd each get a point for being here for the adventure. I think we'll do it for the adventure as opposed to for the session. So everybody who is here this week and in the last couple of weeks gets 1 single point for that. I'm just trying to find my experience sheet. Page 19. I should know this book by hand. Did any of you risk or sacrifice something significant to help you realize your big dream?
I don't think I did.
No,
Not especially.
I
No.
risk working for Blanca.
Did any of you risk or sacrifice something significant for any other character?
Nah.
Nah.
No.
Did you perform an extraordinary action of any kind?
I mean, those 5 successes from Straker.
He's already got his faith point for that. He's not getting any more.
We'll have to try.
Thank you. That's that's fair enough though.
Did you act in accordance with your faith?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so shall we say
so.
everybody gets 2 experience points for this adventure?
Okay.
That sounds good.
Brilliant. Okay, so thank you, Max. Thank you, all our other visitors, or viewers, I should say. We will return in 2 weeks, and Bruce will be the GM, and we'll find out a bit more about the mystery of this man, Tiberius.
Wee.
Nice.
And I am
Excellent.
going to end the stream now.
Thank you,
Say
Max.
goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Everybody.